Yeah, listen, I got a ton of respect for Tom and all that he's accomplished in his career. I know, um, I'm sure he's pretty rejuvenated, being down there and having the opportunity with the new team. And obviously, he's got a great team around him, a lot of great skill position players, and a really good defense as well. So, man, they're in the division now, so we're both fighting for the same thing. We know we have to stay ahead of the curve. Um, I think each offseason, you're studying a lot of things about a lot of teams. There's always a couple offenses that maybe had a lot of success with a certain scheme the year before, and so you're going to go watch those teams and say, hey, what made that so good? And are there ways that we can incorporate that into what we're doing? And sometimes there is, and sometimes there isn't. But I think what we also know is that typically we're one of those offenses that people are studying, both offenses and defenses. And so we have to continue to evolve so that, we can just, broaden the scope of what we're capable of doing and give defenses more things to worry about. There's always your bread and butter, but then again, there's always nuances that you want to build in there so that, people can't always anticipate your bread and butter. Well, that's part of the evolution of the game too, and science and I think everyone's approach. I think every NFL team's approach to how you're training, how you're recovering, how you're caring for players. How we're training in the off season. All those things have been an evolution as well, and I think we're armed and equipped with a lot more information now than we ever have been. And so the ability to incorporate those things into what we do from a training and recovery perspective, I think allows us to stay in our prime longer. I've always used the term prolong your prime. At the end of the day, that's what we're trying to do. Father Time's going to get us at some point, but we're trying to beat him out right now. Hey, at this time, man, I'm on borrowed time. I got nothing to lose. So I'm turning it loose and letting the chips fall where they may. I know that everything happens for a reason, and that in most cases, failure is the best teacher. That's the approach I've always taken. That's the approach this team has taken, and I feel like we've found a way to garner strength from each one of these moments from over the last few years, and it's only made us better, and it's only brought us closer to the ultimate prize.